Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dark Souls. We're here in the painted world of Ariamis. For whatever weird reason, it wasn't letting me sit in the bonfire last time, but we're back. We're going to rest up here. We're going to take this opportunity to level up. So that's 2 levels. Honestly, we've picked up enough souls. We probably have enough to do an additional level up if I wanted. Which, I don't know, do I? Nah, we'll come back. We can always come back and use those souls later to level up. Alright, once more into the breach, dear friends. About as much overkill as you can get on a single hollow like that. Alright, I'm gonna deal with these couple of hollows here real quick. If I recall correctly, we cut down one of the items. Yeah, okay. Cool, we got another humanity. Those are really, really good to have. Now, if we go up, we'll deal with, like, the toxic mist enemies that explode and apply toxic when they die, and all manner of bad things could happen. And I'm not going to do that. We're going to come down here. Now, again, we have the Legion of creatures there. I believe they are called Legion. Like, I think that's their name. Oh, I hate those things. Let's see, over here it's just going to be a bunch of the torch-bearing hollows. They're not a particularly big threat. So, let's see. We want to get... There's a door, like there's an opening ahead of us on the other side of that statue, and there's a big old door that is locked by some mysterious unknown mechanism. That is ultimately what we want to have opened. That is kind of our ultimate destination. Dang it, I hate those things. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. There is a very good chance that I'm going to die immediately down here once the texture loads. That was kind of weird. This place is horrible. It's super narrow corridors. Forget which side you're on. I think you're on this side. Nope, you're on the other side. Yes, the bone wheel skeletons are back. And also, I don't know if you heard that noise as he rolled by, but there was an illusionary wall there. Okay, good. I was really worried that one hit might not be enough to kill them. So this place is full of illusionary walls also, which luckily the bone wheel skeletons can pop open for us. Unfortunately, that means that they can also activate more skeletons that are hidden on the other side of these walls. I'm going to make very liberal use of my Estus here, just to make sure that I'm keeping my health completely topped off, because these things can murder me super, super quickly. I'm trying to get a good angle. It's really dark in there. I don't know if there are more ahead. I suspect there's going to be some at this crossroads here. One side or the other. I hate this place. Okay. That's an illusionary wall. I believe all these flat walls like this are all going to be illusionary, so I'm going to try to leave many of them up. Just to deal with as few skeletons at a time as we can. There's one. Luckily my hammer has really good range, or my axe, whatever. You know what I mean by now. Okay. So that one was guarding the stairs. We're gonna come up into this building here. Oh no. Oh, we'll come back for you. I think this just has a pyromancy, like toxic mist or something. And if we kill it, we'll get the pyromancy. It's a non-respawning enemy. And I'm not even using pyromancies. You know what? I'm not going to get it. I don't care. Just do not care enough. Okay, let's see what's over here. Thank you. I knew you were here somewhere. By the way, have I mentioned how much I love this Great Shield? Especially against these things. Come on, what are you doing? You gonna roll at me? What are we doing here? Oh, you jumped. Well met. Alright. That battle is over. You were guarding an item. There are a couple of interesting items down here that are going to be good to get. One is the annex key. That will open up, I believe, the building that I labeled as the chapel up above earlier. So that'll be good. I think we had one more invisible wall down here. I think this one leads to the occult ember eventually. Oh, hello, there's two of you. There's actually more than two. I believe that room, that giant room that we just opened up actually has like 4 of these or so. There we go. Oh. And now I'm all turned around, of course. This way. There we go. So there's an item there. I think there's going to be more. Yeah, I think I can just barely make out the outline of one in the back of the room here. Maybe? Yeah, there you are. Another soul. That's awesome. Saw the wheel to turn our strange mechanism. I just wanted to... There we go. Deal with you first. Where are you going? Oh, hello. Okay, well, not the one that I meant to kill, but that is okay. How are you rolling in circles? I didn't think you could do that. Okay. I think we're mostly okay in this room now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the mechanism here. This is kind of a cool little cutscene-y dealio thing. Awesome. That is the door. That is our ticket out of here. Eventually. Soul of a Proud Knight. Man, how many of you are there? I thought there were only like 4 or 5. Okay, I don't think any of these other walls are fake. So yeah, and then this should look kind of familiar to everybody, because this is the other way down that I talked about earlier. We actually stumbled across this and I started working my way down that ladder there and was like, bad idea. Oh, does that mean this is a building full of those fire guys? The ones with the, Where are you? No, you're up there. Okay. Oh, crap. Gonna kill this one just so he doesn't chase us. Okie dokie. Well, I'm glad this is not the building that I was terrified that it would be. However, we have a new problem. You woke up. Can I just get around you? I can. Alright, we're gonna do that. Okay, and then this... Hello. Geometry. Come on. This is the annex. So we have this, we have the bridge up above where there was like a dragon corpse on it. And then whatever's beyond the door that we just opened. Those are kind of the last 3 areas for us to explore. There's a few, probably, like, miscellaneous lingering items that we could run around and pick up. I don't know, I don't care that much. No, more of you. This is not good. Oh, hello. Okay, so I guess we're going to try to deal with the one down here first. Okay, I did get out of the way in time. Alright, that's what we gotta do. We gotta make sure we kick them before we kill them. That'll put them out of range. Hopefully. Oh man, there's 2 of you down here. Oh, I hate these things. Have I mentioned that yet? These are the worst enemies. Okay, but that's 2 that we've evaded. I'm feeling pretty good about this strategy. Oh, this might be a problem. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. We're gonna backtrack here real quick. That was a blacksmith holding an ember down there, which means that it's kind of an important item, and also is being protected by those freaking birds, the harpies. Well, apparently didn't want to follow me. I mean, there's only one, so that's good. You gonna... Something just died. That's awesome. It was like the best thing to ever happen in Dark Souls. When an enemy just kind of randomly dies. You don't even know what it is or where. Oh no. Okay. We got one more down here to deal with. Yeah! Dodge the blood cloud. Alright. Are you the Dark Ember? Yes, a cult. So that is the Dark Ember. It will let us turn some low-level, like, +5 divine weapons, I think, into a cult. Maybe these illusionary? No. Kind of interesting. A cult does not do... I mean, it counts as, like, holy damage. There are a few humanoid creatures, like, you know, most of the NPCs in the game, that it will actually do additional damage to, but for the most part, any sort of, like, hollow or undead creature, which is the vast majority of what you actually fight in this game, will not take full damage from those. We're just going to do that. And that's a pit of death to our left. We're gonna go down here. There we go. There's the item. Mask of Velka. Oh, cool. And then the black cleric's robe. This is what's worn by... Oh, I forget his name. The Pardoner. Oh, hello. There is an item down there. We'll have to remember that and come back for it. I don't want to drop down and get it right now. Also, worth pointing out at this point... Yeah, there's our bridge with the undead dragon. Since we did Rest at the Bonfire, everything is alive again, so... All of the harpies... Thought I heard one. Okay, Pit of Death, so that is bad. And this is another one of those areas where when we come up here, up, a bunch of harpies come down. Oh good, there's a blood stain. That's fantastic. Can I lure some of you over here? Okay, one of them's gonna jump. Killed one. That one almost landed on me, even around the freaking corner. I hate these things. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. They're the worst. Okay. How did you die, Bloodstain? Just into the hole. Alright. Miracle, Vow of Silence. Again, not a thing that we care about. At all. That's okay. That's okay. Items are good to get. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I want to get as much stuff here as possible, because it's not worthwhile to come back, usually. By usually, I mean at all. Ever. Where was that item? I saw it. I pointed it out. I said, don't let me forget about it. It was down here, wasn't it? Yes, right there. I gotta work. I gotta watch out, because there's gonna be a bunch more of those crow creatures, the harpies, just randomly throughout the level that might show up and try to attack me. They're just dangling there. Oh, we're gonna have to make a jump, and I don't like this. Yeah, we do not have any easy way out of here. This sucks. Although I was kind of expecting this. I don't think you can jump over to that ledge there. If this kills me, I'm going to be very, very sad. Oh yeah, look at that. I did jump to the ledge. Huh. I'm not going to bother dealing with those rats. We could try to get some humanity off of them. That might be worth it, but... Oh, hello. Okay. So the other one fell. Oh, and you fell too, but not in the same way. I hate those things. And then this down here is just going to be the rats, isn't it? So I have to go through that to get out of here. This sucks. Yep. I could homeward bone back, but then everything would just respawn. There is one more thing that I would like to do before progressing. Oh, we could also try to fight the dragon now. So many things to do. Oh, good, you're shooting fire at me. That's awesome. That's exactly what I freaking needed. Oh good, one of the bloated hollows is coming after me. Oh, you're one of the ones with the torch, though. I can deal with you. Ow. Oh well, such is the way of things. Welcome to Dark Souls. Okay, here's what we're gonna do really quick. Since we're already toxic, I don't have to be careful around those bloated enemies. We already cleared out everything down here, which is why I am not super keen on resting at the bonfire just yet. Not there. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Here we go. Yeah, Fire Surge, that's what I thought. And we'll just Homeward Bone back because I'm lazy. So is that, I think that was everything in the annex. Really quick. We'll just use Soul of the Hero. It's risky and lazy because of the extra souls and blah blah blah. I don't care. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Strength, and then we have one more point in strength, and then I'll be at a nice solid 50, and I'll be pretty happy with that. Deal with these hollows so that they don't sneak up on us later. Try to avoid setting off the Legion enemies here. Also, real quick, I forget whether any of these prison boxes here actually has an item inside of them. I don't think they do. Legion's already angry, so I don't really care. Serpentine our way out of here. This is terrifying because we're probably going to have one of those harpies drop down on us. Hopefully it literally drops down on us and dies when it smacks into the ground. That would be the best. This is our door and our way forward. We'll be exploring that in a moment. For now I want to get out of here without getting killed. We're going to go check out that dragon. It's going to be a huge pain to deal with. I'll probably show you my strategy for the first couple of hits, and then just, like, skip ahead or maybe fast forward through the whole thing. Because it's a super tedious fight. Like, unbelievably so. And one of its wings fell off. Yeah, you're not flying anywhere anytime soon. There we go. So, it's awake. It comes scooting forward. So it's going to start breathing poison goo. Like that. It's super loud. I know, I'm sorry, deal with it. I'm curious to know what it does if it hits my shield. Okay, it just hurts. And it's toxic. Oh, that's fantastic. So the idea is then we want to run up here and just smack you once in the face. Maybe twice in the face? Yeah. And then we just come down here, get you to breathe to the side again. It's just going to be this over and over again. Although I'm doing enough damage, it should be pretty quick. Hello, I'm over here. I could run up and hit his hand, but... we'll hit you once in the hand, how about that? That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Will you keep breathing down those stairs there, please? No. nice. Didn't breathe down the middle yet. Sorry, I'm playing it super cautious. I don't like getting toxicked. I just don't like having to deal with that. Swing and a miss, of course. You wanna breathe over here? Yeah! Okay. For some reason I thought that was going to be a lot stronger than it actually was. That's cool though. Dragon Scale. Blood Shield. Blood Shield is like the Spider Shield, but for bleeding instead of for poison. And then fun little thing here. Its rear half is just kind of detached here. You can actually do like a jump attack, get it to stand up, and then run underneath it and fall down below. That will let you bypass a huge chunk of what's going on actually down on the bridge. We're kind of up above the bridge. You'll see why we want to do that in just a moment. Actually, you know what? Let's head in that direction right now. I don't think there's anything else worth getting here. I mean, we got the Ember. That's kind of like the main reason to come here, is if you want to get the Occult Ember for any reason. Alright, now this is going to be a little tricky. As we're progressing, one of these sections has a whole bunch of hollow enemies out along the outside. Plus there's an archer here, and there's another archer in the back. And then there's hollows in these two hollows, for lack of a better term. Nice. Think there's a hollow in each? Apparently not. Okay, and then here's where the hollows are hanging over the edge. You can see them already. Didn't mean to do that. It's supposed to be a jump attack. Oh, and then there's the knight. He just dropped down from up above. He's up above, but on the far end of the tower, or the bridge. Alright, knock that one over the edge. Two more. Want to deal with them before that knight shows up. Didn't get this last one here. Huh, I thought that knight was a lot more aggressive. I thought usually he was charging me by now. I don't think he'll let me kill this archer, though. I think that's going to be... Yep, he's moving around. Alright, come along. It's another one of these knights with the giant tower shield. Except this one has a sword, so he's actually like an agile attacker rather than the mace enemies that we fought before. We fought one up in Sen's Fortress. Oh, no, you don't. Up on the top of Sen's Fortress is one with a mace, and then there was also one guarding the Firekeeper Soul in the Undead Parish. Large Titanite Shard. That's kind of useless. Awesome. Alright, and I think we're good. I don't think there's any more enemies that we gotta worry about here. Alright, boss time. You ready for this? This is one of the more unusual bosses in the game. She also has some of the best music. She's very fuzzy.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Okay.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
That is also a crazy looking scythe that she is wielding. She's got a tail. So yes, interesting boss in that she is, like the rest of the world, completely optional, even on top of the rest of the world. By the way, this corpse here doesn't usually show up. It only shows up if you are invaded by and defeat the Xanthus King Jeremiah. So, ta-da, we now have the Xanthus crown, overcoat, gloves, and waistcloth. Which I like because, mostly the crown. Everybody likes the crown. It's the only part that really matters. It's also heavy as heck. Weighs 5 pounds. Mysterious item once worn by the Xanthus King Jeremiah, the legendary exile. No one knows where it came from. This crown bears high-quality cloth, which is quite soft to the touch, but its bright yellow color stings the eyes, and it is clearly far too big. So yes, best crown, best hat. Although it puts me in, I'm still in my halfway. This might be my new hat going forward. It completely wraps your face and you can't even see out of it. I think we're gonna do this. I like this look. Yeah, we got plenty of weight. Look at that. Definitely not gonna be getting anywhere near the 25% mark with this setup, but that's kind of hard to do with one of the heaviest shields in the game and probably the heaviest weapon in the game. So, yeah, so Priscilla, the crossbreed here, she is, I believe, the abomination that's referred to in the text around the peculiar doll. Once was an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. I think this is her doll. I think she's the one, like the abomination. Because she's half dragon, half human. I mean, if that's not the definition of an abomination, I don't know what is. Although she's awesome. I love the way she looks. Such a cool character. Yeah, so she is not hostile towards us. She just wants us to leave, and we can do that. We go back there where we picked up the Xanthus armor set, and we can leave. Or we can just be a jerk and attack her. I don't like to do that. Just like fighting Sif, this is one of the 2 fights in the game where I actually kind of feel guilty. I mean, I feel really guilty about this one. It's hard not to. You're a complete jerk if you do decide to just attack her. But, I'm going to do it anyway for the sake of completion, but we're going to do it next time. So thank you all for joining me, and my amazing hat, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you. The Twilight Dragon, not the half-dragon. I don't think Priscilla is the Twilight Dragon.